There's a good chance that when you think of sunglasses, you think of aviators. They are arguably the world's most quintessential sunglass look, but there are so many different variations and permutations on the classic aviator. And in this video, I'm going to be showcasing some of the very best examples from all over the world and from some of the very best eyewear designers. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant here at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses or sunglasses. And in today's video, we're going to be focusing on sunglasses specifically because we're getting into summer and I'm sure a lot of you are shopping for your next pair of sunglasses. And aviators are an enduring classic because they are so versatile, so timeless in their design. They'll go with any outfit, any occasion, and they never really go out of fashion. So obviously they're a very popular choice. But there's a lot more to it than just the typical Ray-Ban aviator, which obviously has made its own name in history. But Ray-Ban have really lost their way in the last 10 to 20 years. Since being purchased by Luxottica, they're no longer an independent brand. And it's really sad to see what used to be the world's best quality sunglasses now being basically cheap trash. These sunglasses are a lot better, and I'm going to be showing you why and taking you through all the little details that go into them to make them some of the best sunglasses that you can buy. So where to begin? Well, let's start with the simplest on the table, which I would say are these Carreras. Now, Carrera are a very historic brand as well in their own right, obviously having that racing history and heritage that we all know them for. You'll have heard the Carrera name from Porsche to Tag Heuer, but Carrera are also a very old sunglass brand. And Carrera are definitely one of the best manufacturers of aviator frames if you're shopping on more of a budget. Because these are going to cost a similar amount to a set of Ray-Bans, but you're going to get better quality. And for a relatively low-end frame, these really would exceed your expectations. I really like the rose gold metalwork on this pair. I love the shape, the size, the fit, all very good, relatively lightweight, especially for the price. But what I adore most about these is the tint color. This blue lens with an amber flash, so it's got a slight gold reflection to it, is perfect. And this tint wouldn't be amiss on a £400–500 pair of sunglasses. So to see it on a £100 to £200 pair of sunglasses, amazing. Blue tints are very restful, relaxing. Although it wouldn't necessarily be the best color for bright light conditions, it's a very, very good and versatile day-to-day sunglass. So those are very cool, especially if you want a slightly more, I guess, younger look. These are very trendy and very fashionable. Moving on, and next up, we've got the Reykjavik Eyes Heckler. This is a one-piece titanium construction, making them effortlessly light. Literally, you don't even know that you're wearing them. Incredibly strong and durable, and zero screws, so there's never anything to tighten up. And to top it all off, 18-karat gold plated. If you want a really premium and durable pair of sunglasses, look no further than this model. It's perfect in terms of comfort, like you cannot get more comfortable, and it's perfect in terms of durability. And on top of that, you've got that 18-karat gold, which means these really shine in the sun. I do like the rectangular shape, although for me, I do generally prefer teardrop shapes when it comes to my aviators. But obviously, everybody's different, and this squarer look is probably slightly easier to pull off for most people as well. When it comes to the tint in these, that's where it gets let down a little bit. This is a fairly basic grey tint without any coatings or anything additional. I think most people buying these are going to customize them with their own lenses. In a way, that's better because you can always improve the lenses in almost any pair of sunglasses that you buy. With one exception, and that would be with Maui Jim. Maui Jim make arguably the world's best sunglass lenses, and that's certainly what you get in this pair. This model is called the Bird, which is not the coolest name for a pair of sunglasses, and I would say that they're probably not the coolest style. Having said that, a lot of people like this more wrapped effect. It gives better peripheral vision for sure and better protection all around. These have glass lenses, which you immediately notice as you wear them because it does make the sunglasses a lot heavier, but that's compensated for by the really soft rubberized nose pads and the general feeling of security that you get from them, which for a lot of people is going to be preferential. They definitely feel very solid, that's for sure. And glass lenses are. They're going to be the most durable in terms of scratch resistance, certainly more so than any plastic lenses. And on top of that, they give the best optical clarity possible. Combined with the green mirror finish on these, you get the best sun protection and the best vision in a beautiful environment. Maui Jims contain color enhancers. They allow colors to pop, and it really does make everything around you more vibrant. So I would say if the lenses are your priority, it should always be Maui Jim. Almost always anyway. Next, we have probably my favorite stylistically on the table. This is the Walter & Herbert Walton, and it's a fairly simple design. Like when you look at them at first, you think, you know, they're not too different from most aviators. But there's a couple of style elements. First of all, the shape is even more accentuated towards that teardrop than you would normally see. Secondly, and this is the best element for me, I love this raised brow bar, or the raised double brow bar, I should say, that sits very high across the frame. That gives it a whole other dimension than most aviator sunglasses. Really makes this one quite unique. On top of that, the racing green lens is fantastic for driving. Quintessentially British, as Walter & Herbert are all made in England, and you even have metal nose pads to finish off the whole look and feel of these sunglasses. This is definitely one of my favorite aviator frames, and probably the one that I'd be tempted to buy myself. Next up, James Bond vibes with the Avtac from Barton Carrera. Barton Carrera are already one of the most established and best luxury eyewear manufacturers in the world. Each pair is handmade in Japan. The level and quality of titanium that you get in these is second to none, and they're even finished with gold plating. Now, Barton Carrera were already a great sunglass brand, but they've really taken it up a level since partnering with the 007 crew for the last James Bond movie, No Time to Die, which saw Daniel Craig wear 2 of their sunglass designs and the villain wear a 3rd. Since then, because of the success of that collaboration, Barton Carrera have been re-releasing vintage James Bond styles from older movies, and the Avtac is from that collection. This is a super light aviator. Maybe not quite as light as the Reykjavik Eyes, but lighter than every other pair that you're going to see today. And whilst the Reykjavik Eyes have a very they have a weightless feeling, you don't even know that you're wearing them. You can tell that you're wearing these, and for a lot of people, that will be a very reassuring feel because they feel a bit more solid. And that solid feeling, is something that a lot of people will prefer. We have Tokai graduated lenses with an anti-reflective coating on the back. That's really important because it reduces ghosting that you can get from a bright light when it shines into your eyes and reflects off them. Only these and the Maui Gyms actually on this table have that backside anti-reflective coating, but it's something I would always recommend. But most of all, they're just super cool. In this oversized shape, it just makes your aviator sunglasses look even more dominant. It gives them even more presence. And if you really want an aviator frame that's going to steal the show, the Avtac is perfect. Going a bit more minimalistic next, these Hugo Boss aviators, these are the 1310, are very stripped down and very, as I say, minimalistic, very chilled and low-key, and certainly really cool with, I would say, a suit. This would probably be the best on the table to pair with a suit, unless you really want to bling it out with the Cartiers, which we'll get to next. But yeah, I really like the ultra-fine construction on these. They're almost invisible, I guess, apart from clearly the fact that they've got a dark tint. In this gunmetal color, they're very discreet. But I do love that blue lens again. I actually think the blue lens on this pair is carried out to even better effect than the blue lens on the Carreras. It's even more blue and it gives even more of that relaxed, calm vibe. And that's just what I get from these sunglasses. I find them very peaceful. They're not trying to show off. They're not trying to do too much. They're not ornate in any way. They're not big. They're not oversized. They're just a classic aviator that makes you feel quite calm when you wear it. It's just an easy frame. Again, being ultra lightweight, it's similar to the Avtac, where it's almost weightless but not quite a solid feeling as the Avtac, and I really, really do like this one. And then of course, to finish the video, what of my videos would be complete without a Cartier? I know that that's one of the things you guys look out for on this channel. These may look like glasses, but they are actually sunglasses. These are from the Blue and Beyond collection, so you get the best of both worlds. Indoors, you get this very comfortable blue blocking tint, which is great for screen work. And outdoors, you get a full sunglass lens. These will go every bit as dark, if not darker, than most of the sunglasses on this table. And what's really cool is because they are transition lenses, they're going to match to whatever conditions you're in. So if it's slightly bright, they'll go slightly dark. If it's super bright, they'll go super dark. And that means you always get the exact right level of protection for your environment. It also means that you can just wear these morning to night and never take them off. And if you're going to have a pair of 23 karat gold Cartier aviators, you're going to want to wear them morning to night. So this model is called the 0270, and it is phenomenal. As far as aviators go, what more could you want? You have the very thick metalwork to this, which makes them even more bold. You have the classic C of the C de Cartier, and you have the 3 ridges, which signifies the Premier de Cartier collection. These are really the best of the best when it comes to Cartier, with the exception of the solid gold pieces, which, if you stay tuned, we're going to be featuring in their own showcase on this channel. Those are going to be the most expensive Cartier sunglasses ever made, so stay tuned, make sure you subscribe for that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly enjoyed presenting some of the world's best aviators to you. If you've got any questions about aviator sunglasses, leave them in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, give us a like, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye-bye.